Happy Hump Day, everyone. I am VJ, and this is WIP It Wednesday, where we get to share our works in progress. I don't know what was wrong with that video. I have an update. I have to relaunch my computer. Okay, we will do that afterwards. We got fam here already. Yay. Uh, Wonder Twin number one, Miss Victoria is here. She is finally home after a week and a bit at my friend's house. Ooh, have you on the TV, shawl on my hook, ginger ale with lemon in my cup. What shawl are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. She's probably telling me. She knows I'm going to ask, and just in time too. I had an early Lenner, which is her lunch and dinner, finished off my leftovers from yesterday, but combined it with a salad. She didn't tell me. Which shawl are you making, Victoria? Are you knitting or crocheting? You know I want all the deets. Leslie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? There's Laurie. Hello, hello. Suzanne is here. Yay. How is everybody today? Is the Marisol shawl from Hobby. Oh, is it knit or crochet? Oh, and it's crochet. Oh, I may have to look into that. I haven't done a shawl in a while. Susan, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Is your sister still with you? Happy hump day. How is everyone? I've got all kinds of stuff going on this computer today. I haven't even done anything with it yet. Okay. I'm always running behind, so we're going to go and get this show on the road because I want to see what everybody's doing. Dinky Jen says, second tiger glove on the needles using 4 millimeter. Does the glitter show? She's asking. And second photo in comments. Yeah, the glitter shows a little bit. I'm glad you told me it was glitter because I thought there was something on my screen, which is possible. Yeah, you know I'm over here pushing buttons, and you know what happens when I push buttons, but we're going to do it anyway, just because we can. Well, there we go. So that is glitz double knitting. I see sparkles. I don't see it on the mitten, but I see it on the skein. Kathleen, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? And Trey? I'm doing fairly well. Thank you for asking, and happy hump day to you. And I still have that ruffle hat on my hook. And you have water in your cup. Yeah, you need to drink your water. Dinky Jen, you knew I was talking about you. You got here just as I was talking about you. How you doing? Uh-oh, Victoria's giving me fair warning. I may not want to make that shawl. Um, then she says, this is the second photo. Progress today in between coursework and a meal out with relatives. Oh, I'm going to ask, what did you have? And please don't let it be something I have to look up. Oh, those are cute. Those are really cute. I like Jennifer, you going to make a hat to match those? Those are so cute. Victoria says, fair warning, if you do it, you can use your own colors, I would think. I got the twister yarn from Hobby, but hadn't realized I need the twister solid color as well to do the entire thing. Oh, okay. Thank you. Susan says, my sister and cousin Robin left. Robin played the flute for the memorial. She came up too. That was not you. You three had a nice get together. There's my dear cousin Michelle. Hey there, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day. Mine is pretty well. How is your day going? Laurie says, my grandkids are here, but just about to leave. Then I'll send the bookcase cardigan. Almost ready for sleeves. Moana is done, so I'll send her Friday. Go ahead with your bad self. Michelle is reminding everybody to add their DNA. And she says, hugs to all. And I hope your cups are filled with exactly what you want/need. Dinky Jen says, we had Italian. I had chicken pizza. Mom had some of chicken with a cheese sauce. My cousin, well, not sure. His girlfriend had a rice ball and some mushroom meal. Okay. Miss Gloria, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy hump day. What are you working on today? Marshall Lee, welcome in. Is it too late to say Happy New? No, Marshall Lee, I'm still saying Happy New Year. If I haven't seen someone this year yet to wish them Happy New Year, I wish them a Happy New Year because you get one. Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, today is the day I get my CPAP. Good luck, Zach. I hope you like it. And if not, talk to my cousin Michelle here because she'll walk you through it. Today has been bananas. No, really. The baby is trying to rub bananas on the dog. That might make his skin nice and smooth, and maybe he won't scratch so much. I don't know. Did the dog try to eat the bananas? My dog, I don't think ate bananas. She ate grapefruit and oranges and apples. She ate just about anything I ate. Jen said I made a headband last year with same yarn. Next will be a scarf on the machine. Oh, have you put your machine together yet? Sam, welcome in. Good to see you. Good morning. You're still waking up, just about to make coffee number one. I hear you. I hear you. Michelle says, hey there to those coming in. Special hugs to Gloria and Zach. I hope your cups are both I hope your cups are both feeling well today. Your cups? There's Miss Roberta. You've only missed one thing, and that's Dinky Jen's mittens, which is right here. We just started, so you haven't missed much at all. Sam said she was once Happy New Year in April. Oh, you're making another pair of those leg warmer socks? I was going to ask you how you liked them, but if you're making a second pair, apparently you like them because I know you will not make two of something if you don't like it. Victoria says, I wish my drink was the one specialty tea my mother-in-law made when I was there at Christmas. It was good. Ask her what she did so you can make it. Oh, you left your suggestions on Zach's post. See, you're always ahead of me. You're always ahead of me. And Marsha Lee says there's always something going on at Michelle's house. At least she's never bored, and no, she's not. The dog hates bananas, but he loves apples. Michelle says leg warmer socks sounds neat. Do share. She has them on her Facebook page. It's an interesting concept. It really is. Jennifer says not yet. I may do after my coursework tomorrow. Just a minute. I have a dry throat. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Zach says, I don't know how my cup feels, and he's laughing at Michelle. Want me to ask it? I'm confused. I don't know. Marsha Lee is saying hi to Mama Susan, how and asking how she is. I thought I had turned that off, but apparently not. Okay. I have to watch for Shorty's bus. Okay, got it. What time is it? Okay. Give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I'm on granny duty today. Michelle says, I am struggling with a headache again. Sorry, VJ, and the dog stinks. The banana doesn't help that. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe my youngest cousin will give him a bath on Friday. I'm not gonna cross my fingers though. Roberta says my dog loved green beans, would leave everything else but the green beans. Oh my. You're on your third pair, Gloria? Oh wow. 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 Zach's dog doesn't like carrots. My dog ate everything I was eating. She was just, I didn't answer. It didn't answer me, Michelle. You know, I struggle getting to that book. Which book? Girl. Victoria says it was an apple cider tea. She put it in the crock pot with loose tea leaves, and then she put cinnamon sticks in. And near the end, she put cranberries and ginger in it for the last 5 minutes. Oh, that does sound good. It was an apple cider tea. She put it in the crock pot with loose tea leaves. And then she put cinnamon sticks in it. That sounds good. And near the end, she put cranberries and ginger in it for the last 5 minutes. Oh, that does sound good. I may have to make that. That sounds good. Michelle's telling Roberta, my dumb dog won't eat a green bean unless the baby is eating them. Michelle's telling Zach to check back on it in an hour. Zach's dogs will eat green beans. Roberta, doesn't that sound good? Shorty is doing fairly well. She's got that 13-year-old attitude problem. Um, She was here. No, she was at home on the days I didn't go live because her mother was sick as well. We've been in and out, up and down, and sideways. But she'll be running in here later, I think. It's about half full of water. It was full of water. Sag. Yes, Susan was in here. I am enjoying my G plus hook today. Yay! What am I working on? I'm working on you know what? I brought a show and tell today because I have seen in people's forums where they say acrylic yarn stretches, and I knew acrylic yarn stretches. And I had said that I was redoing this ruffled hat for my daughter because it was too big. Well, this was the hat. Wait a minute, let me see. This was the hat that was too big. It stretched all out of shape, and it had two strands of yarn. But as I'm frogging the old hat and working up the new hat, I have all of this extra. Trying not to frog the. Hold on. I didn't put a stitch marker in there. I have the extra black yarn. This is how much more the black yarn has stretched than the Mexicana yarn. And I pulled the double strands from the skein so they were equal when I was making the hat. But in frogging the hat, this is how much difference it is. That's how far it's stretched. So I thought that was an interesting show and tell because I had heard it, but I hadn't really seen it. But now I'm seeing it. And they're both the same brand. But one is a solid. The black is solid, and the Mexicana is variegated. But that's how much different it stretched. Roberta said, "I once had a dog that would eat cucumbers off the vine." Really? That's different. Michelle says baths are the girls' duty, but who knows when that will happen. I am guessing she will get around to it the next couple of weeks. We can only hope. And the Book of Faces, Facebook was the book. Oh, girl, see now. Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Camille, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? And Chris just posted in Facebook. Victoria says, sorry, VJ, didn't mean to make you want to actually try. No, that's okay because I like a good tea. And I have some apple cinnamon tea bags. So I can drop them in the crock pot, but I have to get some cranberries and I've got ginger. I don't have cranberry. Oh, I have craisins. I can throw them in there. It won't be the same because I've got craisins and ginger candy and tea bags, but it'd be close. It sounds good. I might do it in a cup first. Roberta says, I just put my last bag of cranberries in the freezer this morning. You've gotten 2 ads so far, Zach? That's crazy. Were they split ads? I hope they're split. If not, we have to do a field trip. Yeah, Roberta's always on my mind, and I'm not going to try to sing that song. Michelle is drinking water today, no flavors. I plan to sip an adult beverage tonight, so I have to be good for now. You have to be well hydrated. Roberta says, why would you be? Today is wine day? Oh. It's Wednesday here. I used to go complain to the doctors in the ER when they were being extra And one of the doctors looked at me and asked me, "Do you want some cheese with that wine?" And I was like, wow. Michelle says, Roberta, I was pondering something lovely and naturally thought of you. Oh, that is so sweet. Marsha Lee says, as for me, I'm working on an Apache tear blanket. My goal is to finish it. Go ahead with your bad self, Marsha Lee. I like the Apache tears. VJ, do you want the recording equipment used for YouTube? Yes, please. Yes, please. And thank you. You had to, well, I would hope you would fence the garden anyway because we don't want them using it as a litter box or a fire hydrant or any of that. Shell says I was planning my random acts of kindness, then I laughed at the idea of planning something random. It's silly. Oh my gosh, you're silly. Yeah, you're a planner and a goal setter, and that's not my testimony because things keep derailing my plans. Leslie has the textured cabin throw being done in Burnett Softer Little Mouse. Softer Little Mouse? Uh, I think it's Red Heart Softer, and the colorway is a Little Mouse. Burnett Softer, and the colorway is a Little Mouse. Red Heart Flower Power, Catelli Bronze, and We Love Yarn in red. I did it in the right order. Yay me. Oh my. Look at you go, girl, with your Addy hook. That does have a lot of texture in it. I bet it feels good. Laurie says her grandkids just left so she can send a picture. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Victoria says, also a win for me was cleaning the computer room over New Year's, found a pattern book I thought I lost, and a full bag of yarn to finish a project that had been on a timeout for a year. I've had one being in a timeout for quite some time, but I'm glad you found the yarn. Sam says, you might not have sung that song, but I did. I love you, Sam. I'm glad you could envision which song I was talking about. Roberta says, Michelle, I have a random acts of genealogical kindness bag that goes everywhere with me. It's Thursday. No, that was yesterday. Wednesday is windy. Oh, Lord have mercy, Sam. Y'all are too much. You are. It's Thursday here. Ah, Granny D, hello, hello. How are you? Were you kind enough to give me a parking pass? Roberta says, funny the things you say as kids grow up that stays with you. Yes. And the things that my mother used to say to me that I said I would never say to my children, I'm saying them. Michelle says, Roberta, I keep a few racks on the back of my car. Sometimes I share them in places that I know an unhoused person might find them. And I'm sure that was unhoused because we don't usually have people on horses running around here. Sometimes we do, but not usually. I love that. Not the hook, but the blanket is super cute. It is. It is. Roberta says, I just got some more whites so I can make more eggs so I can egg cars in the parking lot. Oh my goodness. Sarah says, I have strips for my middle nephew and another slouchy hat. I think that's going to be one of those mile a minute blankets. I'm guessing. I might be wrong, but if she's doing strips, it sounds like mile a minute to me. Oh, wow. You know, I like that blue variegated. That's pretty. So Sarah's got 2 whips on the go. And Zach's telling Michelle to behave. Look who's telling somebody to behave. Leslie says, thank you, Michelle. It's a 2-hook project. I'm using a 4.5 urinology for the red heart. Oh my goodness. Camille says, I put a picture on your Facebook, but I think I put it in the wrong spot. Camille, are you testing me? Because they tested me on Monday and I failed miserably. Michelle says, my most recent timeout candidate decided to upset me, so I am dropping it in the lake for frogs. Granny's saying hi to everybody. Everybody is speaking to Granny. Michelle says, absolutely not, Zach. My name is Michelle, not B, so I cannot behave. Granny says, oh, crap. I haven't even scheduled yet and not near my laptop just now. Check about 4:30. Random acts of crochet kindness. I know it's random acts of crochet kindness. I just got tired of saying the whole thing. I'm lazy. Susan, you need to go. My son just asked if I finished reading and editing his book. I have not. Tell your son I said congratulations on his book. And you're editing it? Go ahead with your bad self. Thank you for coming by, Susan. I appreciate you, love. Mariana, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for coming. Michelle says, I love that, Roberta. I had to laugh because I was thinking eggs cost too much for anything else. Yeah, unless you find somebody that is raising chickens. Roberta says, I make crochet eggs, and the note says, you've just been egged. That's wonderful. Marsha Lee says, hey, VJ, have you found any dead people lately? Girl, yes, I have. I found a whole nother family that I did not think I was related to, and they just vanished after the 1900s. So I don't know how I'm related to them because I can't find them. Michelle is asking if that is Mainstays blue. I don't know because it's variegated. So it's not unless Mainstay has a blue variegated because it's got blues and blue, navy blue, light blue, baby blue, and black. It is probably either a hobby or premier. That is really pretty though. You hesitated. Marsha Lee is asking if Granny had a happy new year and what's up. It is better than real eggs. Oh, you hesitated at the ducks. Oh my God. See, you about to get me into trouble. Sam says, is that comment going in and out of focus for anyone else, or are my eyes playing up again? Which comment? Restart your screen. Refresh. Victoria says, I'm switching to lurking for the moment, going to put dinner on for my dad and the other half. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Good thing it has to simmer. I understand, and thank you, Victoria. Glad you're doing better, Mariana. Oh, they have a main. Oh, okay. Well, if we finish in time, we may go on a field trip. Oh, there she is. By the way, avoiding, he has published two children's books. This one is a business professional self help. Okay, I'm going. Oh, two children's books? Tell him I said congratulations again. That is awesome. You had such talented children, Susan. I have talented children, but they're not using their talents. That's another frustration. Victoria says, working on first of two shawls, didn't realize the yarn had a proper center pull, so started working outside in. Other one will start from the darker color out. Okay, that's pretty. That's pretty. It is lovely, isn't it? Pebbles has a, she says baklava, but I think she means a balaclava because baklava is the dessert, if I remember correctly. Oh, and she's got the royal blue and the black together. Lovely, love it, love it, love it. Victoria, what was the pattern of the shawl you posted? That was not the Marisol, was it? Oh, you learned a new stitch with that shawl? Which one? Michelle says, my yarn for the carpenter's wheel pattern arrived last night. I'm starting on it as soon as I get this cardigan off my hook. You have 13 totes full of yarn and you didn't have the yarn, you didn't have any yarn for the carpenter's wheel with 13 totes. Seriously. You know you're a crafter when you collect yarn and you still don't have what you need. It is good. Okay, that's the Marisol. Okay, that's pretty. You learned the puff stitch. I really don't care for any stitch that I have to take the hook out and put it back in to complete it. That's why I don't care for the crab stitch. I can't crochet backwards. But you do what you do. I do the modified one, and it's not any fun. But Pebbly Poo, that is cute, that blue and black. Chris is updating her alarm necklace with a glass pendant from Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. Ooh, look at you. That is pretty. Spring does some pretty work. Michelle says, nope, I am dead serious. I never mix brands and don't have enough of any one brand to make this Afghan. I don't mix brands either. I don't mix weights. If I'm doing something in a 4 weight, the whole thing is a 4 weight. That's just me. That's why I have a problem with roving, because it gets thin and then thick and then thin and then thick, and it's like, no. And I don't switch brands unless I'm in a bind and I can't find the color in the brand I'm using. Then I'll bite the bullet and use another brand, but that's only if I can't find the color I want. Roberta says she didn't have the right shade. Yeah, I'm that person. Jennifer says I have more than 13 and sometimes I struggle finding the right yarn. How do you have yours sorted in your totes? Michelle loves the crab stitch backwards and forwards. Crabs are my jam. Well, see, that's why you love me, because my zodiac sign is a crab, but I don't like doing that stitch. If I had learned to do that stitch before chemo, it would be the muscle memory. But now I can't make my hook go that way. Victoria says you don't have to take the hook out. You just wrap around your hook and the double crochet you just did 3 times, and then yarn over again and pull through all your loops. Okay, that's the one I like. But the popcorn and the bobble stitch. Okay, thank you. It is different. Well, this stupid bus has not moved. Okay. Oh, well. I do too, Jen. VJ tries to make me feel guilty for owning so much yarn, but heck, I tend to reply to her frustrations by ordering more yarn. Retail therapy. I just can't imagine having that much yarn and not having what you need. It's just me. It's a limitation in my thinking. Jen says, she's laughing as you go, girl. Carol, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, honey, life happens. Don't worry about being late. There's always the replay. Hello. How are you, Sandra? Doing a drive-by thumbings. Hugs and smooches to you. Oh, Carol, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. We get to do kitties. As soon as I find the kitties. Oh, I can't get there from here. Okay. Thank you so much. I hear her bus, but her bus is Shorty, Lee, come here. Miss Jennifer wanted to say hi to you. She says she hasn't seen you in a while.
Hi.
And Miss Chris has been saying hi to you.
Hi.
What bus were you on?
76.
It says 76 is way out here on the other side of Lindbergh.
Don't touch that mouth, please.
Why not? How am I supposed to know where you are?
I don't know.
Okay, thank
Don't
you.
touch nothing.
Go. I gotta touch stuff. Go do your homework. Door, please, ma'am, and thank you. Appreciate, and don't get into anything, please and thank you. She likes to go shopping in my pantry when I'm live, and she says, "Don't touch the map." How am I supposed to know where she is? I don't know. Just don't touch. Don't touch. No, she said, "Don't touch nothing." Gosh, tough crowd. So her app is not working correctly, but she's here. Yay! Okay, it is time for me to join the baby in a rousing game of blocked. Take care, everyone. Bye, Michelle. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. You sticking around for the kitty dancers. Thank you, Sandra. I love those kitties, especially the one in the upper corner. Jen says, mostly same colors in a box. Anything that don't fit in the box/tote gets dumped in a box for sorting later. And I still do always find the right shade. Okay. Victoria says, or in my case, you buy enough yarn for an Afghan or a set of something or other big project and wind up using those colors for something else. I've done that. I've done that. When I buy yarn, I usually buy about 20 ounces because that'll get me a baby blanket or a lapgan or something like that. I might make a poncho out of it or shawl out of it or something. Don't not do. I okay, and you still don't find it. I hear you. And then wonder where the yarn get right. That's why I had put my inventory on Ravelry. But then when I start a project, I forget to deduct the yarn from my stash. So I still don't know how much yarn I have. And I went downstairs to get some gray yarn for something. And I looked in my inventory and I was supposed to have 5 skeins. I only had one. I made something with the gray and didn't deduct them. Roberta says, I have learned to make adjustments in shades to use what I have unless it's a special project. And you've been doing a fine job of that. You really have. And Michelle telling Victoria she's the same way. She's on punishment. She can't get her phone until she gets her grades up. She let her grades slip. Hasn't she grown? Everybody said that over Christmas. They're like, look how tall she is. She's really grown. Yes, she has. Bye bye, Michelle. Thank you for coming. Yeah, go tend to that baby. Yeah, I had to make sure that baby got here because I was listening for the I could hear the bus, but I'm like, ah, yes, have fun with the blocks. Racine, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? She does keep growing, and that's a good thing because she didn't grow. She didn't grow for about the first 2 years. She was so tiny, but I was okay with that because I was carrying her, and I'm not that big, so I didn't want her to get too. And you have to carry her around in that car seat. It was a lot. I was happy she wasn't too big. Oh, Carol, we just do a blanket high. I'm gonna do a Granny D. Everybody said hi to everybody. Panda, panda, panda. Mwah! Happy 2026. Just got home. Got her going in the big screen listening. Okay. Oops. Disregard the angry face. I usually can't see the faces on. Wait a minute. I can see the emojis. Oh, because I'm on StreamYard. Half the time I can't see the emojis. I have to go over to YouTube to see them. I can see them. And Panda's giving a blanket hello to everybody. Dinky Jen says, I bought yarn 2 years ago to make me some yarn baskets. They didn't get used because last year I bought collapsible boxes instead. You'll find something else to use that yarn for. Might make a little rug to go next to your bed. Oh, Roberta ordered added a whip. Where did I get ordered from? Hi, Angelise. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Victoria says, was talking to a few of the ladies at the retirement home, and I bring my knitting or crochet, and they sit and talk to me. One lady said her great granddaughter would love a pair of socks. Is she suggesting you make her great granddaughter a pair of socks? My God bless you too, Angelise. How you doing? How's your physical therapy coming along? Pebbles has a baby blanket with bloom. She's trying new stitches. Oh, snap. That is really going to be unique. That's a sampler blanket. That is awesome. That is awesome. Jen says, oh, and I bought rope type yarn with it to strengthen the handles. It will come in for something else, I hope. You can make a market bag, maybe. Roberta says, Victoria, when I worked third shift at a nursing home, I would sit at the desk and some residents would sit with me. The nursing home paid for my yarn because they could call it patient enrichment. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, Granny, thank you for the parking pass. I appreciate it. You love those colors. I like the way she is changing up the stitches. That's a pretty sampler. Somebody is going to be really, really, really happy with that. Granny, you would have been going live and you would have had anything to hit. I've done that before. You're scrambling at the last minute. Coley, welcome in. Good to see you. Blanket, hello to all my Yoni family. VJ, I emailed you a whip. Glad to see everybody today. Thank you very much. They are pretty colors. Granny says, hey, Coley, hope to get your package in the mail tomorrow. It's wrapped up and ready to go. Look at you mailing stuff out. Look at you. Yeah, I got to get the rest of these packages out. Okay, Miss Roberta has a special order by a special needs person. It is a puff shroom. Oh my goodness. Puff shroom. That is cute. Welcome in, Romo. Nice to meet you. I want to try a business of crocheting. What should I start with? Find something that you like. Find something that people in your area will purchase and go from there. You have to find your niche, because if you don't make an item that the people in your area will buy, you're not doing yourself any good. And if you start making something that you don't want to repeatedly make, you're not doing yourself any good. So decide what you like. Thank you, Granny. You're hoping to get your hooks today. Did you look at your tracking? Where is it? He looks angry, but cute. Howdy, darling Sam. I was howdy to y'all earlier, but reckon you missed it. And hugs. Howdy and hugs. Camille says, I think I finally got the pics in the right place. Sorry about that. Thank you for trying. I always appreciate it. Oh, Camille, is it on Facebook or in the email? Roberta said he looks like a polar bear. Chris says doing mini flower from size 20 thread and a 1.5 millimeter hook. We'll try to send pic on Friday. Oh, my granny used to do those. I've got a box of 30 and 50. And it's still sitting in the box. Carol saying hi to everybody coming in. Everybody's speaking. Camille says Facebook. Okay, great, because I'm still going through Facebook. And then I'm going to hit up the email. Yep, yours is the very next one. Good job, Camille. My first triangle shawl. Camille, this is your first? Oh, pat yourself on the back. You have really done it. Look at you. That's a good job, Camille. Oh, wow. And those shades of green, that is pretty. That is pretty. You're going to change the eyes, Roberta, to what? Oh, you put in a shawl and a blanket? Okay. Lisa, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in and leaving your thumb. You're heading out to the shops. Have fun. Don't spend all your money in one place. Good to see you, Lisa. Sam says, "Oh, don't, Roberta. I love Angry Eyes." Anybody remember that song, Hungry Eyes? Oh, and then we had a song, Betty Davis Eyes. I liked that one better. Roberta says, I should never work on my crochet while watching news. Girl. Mm. Isn't it nice shading? It really is. Ramos says, when did you start crocheting? Because everything looks neat. Oh, thank you. I started crocheting, about 55 years ago. So I've been crocheting for a while, and thank you so much. My grandmother wouldn't let me send anything out of the house if it wasn't neat. She'd make me frog it. I almost never learned to crochet because she always made me frog it. It isn't it, Laurie? It looks, you're really doing a great job. Oh, Granny, you're right. Perfect greens for St. Pat's Day. Hello with love. Nice to meet you. How are you? Sam says, hey, Lisa, cooler today, so won't be so bad on public transport. Oh, have you all been? Oh, yeah, because you all are in your summer now. Rio, we have a range of experience here, so welcome all levels. Thank you, Roberta. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Green is your favorite color? Well, honey, you've got all the shades there. It's beautiful. Lisa says, Sam, yes, a bit cooler, but I don't need transport today. Oh, you're going to walk to the shops? Chris says, VJ, do your people want to do stuff with that thread? I have not asked. To be honest with you, I ended up with it from one of those estate sales. Racine says, my grandmother did the same thing. Anything that wasn't perfect, I had to frog out. She said it's a learning lesson. I thought I would never learn how to do a chain because my chain stitches had to be even. And if they weren't, she made me frog it and start all over again. Sam says, damn, just send a second request email for blood draw visit and get email reply to the first. Oh, well, that happens. Cancel the second one. Uh, Sam taught you to do the loveys? Really? Sam, that was so nice of you. Lisa, how do you like the loveys? Roberta says, it took me years to learn a mistake isn't the end of the world. I have learned how to correct my mistakes on the fly. I've gotten very good at creatively correcting mistakes because if you can see it, I'll frog back to it. But if it's something that you can't see in the pattern, or if it's something off in the count that I can make up on the rows of double crochet, I'll just make it up on the rows of double crochet and keep going. But yeah, I've learned how to drop down and fix a stitch and come back up and it's yeah. Granny says, been a lovely day. Finally, been gloomy for days. Yes, and there's sunshine out here again. I'm loving it. Sam says about what? 106 Fahrenheit? Today not so bad, maybe 85, but almost 110 on Friday. So, do you all have high humidity and your heat index goes up? Because on the days when I have 106 degrees here, my heat index will be about 112. Roberta said, enjoyed your live the other night. When it was at night, I was probably asleep because I didn't get a notification for it. Lisa says, bye all. I better go. Have a great day or night. Thank you for coming by, Lisa. I greatly appreciate it. I'll have to go back and watch your last live because I was probably asleep. Bye, Lisa. Have a good one. Stay safe now. Roberta says, I have learned it's more important to be consistent, aka make the same mistake over and over so it looks intentional. If I make, okay, case in point, this shawl, I did not think I would ever, ever, ever finish this because the pattern was so badly translated. But I got to the point where I would just do the pattern rows. And when I got to the rows of just the plain double crochets, I would fix my count there because it was horrible. Cynthia King, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Are you feeling better? Sam says, yes, we get high humidity with the heat, usually between 80 to 100%. Oh, so your heat index is even higher. OMG. That sounds like good advice. You've done that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because sometimes you just got to do it or you're never going to get the project finished. And unless you tell somebody, like I just told you, nobody will know. But you got to do it where it doesn't show. And Camille has a queen size feathers and fans blanket for the Stitcher hood. I have not done this one yet. I have heard of this before. I've got so many things on I want to do one of these lists. Don't we all? Oh, go ahead with your bad self, Camille. Karen Jumbo Ombre. That's going to be pretty. I just lost my chat. Oh, Cynthia, I'm glad you're feeling better. That's great. Carol says it's cold here, 3 degrees Celsius, forecast snow. Ooh, how much snow, Carol? Oh my gosh. Isn't it pretty? It's going to be really pretty. White water. Oh, I can see that. I could see that. That is pretty. I like it when the colorway name reflects the color of the yarn. Laurie says, wow, loving that. You've gotten really far on it, Camille. Yeah, you're doing a good job with that. Oh, it's going to be donated to the Disabled Veterans Shelter. That is nice. You love the pattern of the colors, Granny? Mm-hmm. That is the feathers and fan pattern, Cynthia. That is really pretty. Yeah, if I wasn't such a lifelong member of the Slow Crow crew, I could get a lot more done for the vets, but I do what I can. I do what I can. Okay. Miss Laurie says, I have several other WIPs, but none that are far enough to share. to share. I haven't worked on them. The right front panel needs a couple of variegated rows. Then I can do the sleeves and add trim if I need some length. Oh my Laurie. See, I would not have even domestic violence shelter, worthwhile cause. Eh, there we go. There we go. Wow. Wow. Laurie, and then you're going to put sleeves on it? OMG. Go ahead with your bad self. You just go right ahead. That is stunning. Oh, Carol, you're not sure how much snow? I hope it's not a lot. I hate being snowed in. Dinky Jen says there is more snow on the school field where I work 3 miles from my home, where I have none. Really? Roberta says, I'm going to have to look that up. I know the feathers and fan in knit. Oh, there's a feathers and fan in knit? Okay. You're still on your scarf? You know what, Angeles? You won't finish it if you don't stay on it. So you stay on it. Isn't that fabulous? Cynthia, how is your hat coming? I forgot the name of it. I'm thinking Raggedy Ann and Andy, but I know that's wrong. Your hat with all the shapes in it. Carol says it was snowing in Basingstoke today. Jennifer, keep warm. Oh my. Mariana, isn't it amazing? Jen says it's getting there, looking great with the books. I know. I would not have attempted anything like that. That's just me because I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken. Laurie says next week I should have enough on my queen size that's going to be donated to the Stitcherhood that I can show it. Okay. That is nice of you. That is pretty. It is really pretty. You all are so flippin' talented. You all are so flippin' talented. I love it. I just lost my mail. There it is. Ooh, child. You all know I got 50 million tabs open. It's what I do. And I put them in the one tab and then open up 50 million more. Uh Wiley Coyote to go with Roadrunner. Really? Now, I know that the email is not in the channel name, so please, whoever sent this to me, speak up. That is cute. That is really cute. Oh my gosh. You all are so flippin' talented. You are welcome, Laurie. Jen says, well, thanks, Carol. At least some places are getting it, but we are too wet for it to settle. I have a photo of the route I walked to school, thick with ice. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's you, Mariana? That is pretty. You're doing a great job. Yeah, I looked at the email name and I'm like, no, I know somebody told me they sent me an email, but it's not this person. Thank you. Roberta says that's one of the reasons I don't show a lot of whips. Sometimes they just don't make sense before done. I understand. Well, I don't do amigurumi, and it's kind of hard when you're doing pieces. It's kind of hard when you're doing pieces. It is cute. And Sam says, "Love it, Andy." That is cute. You all are so talented. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Crafty Witch, aren't you Mariana? Or do we have two Crafty Witches? I am so confused. You know, I'm easily confused. Mystery guest, come on down. And Coley has a blanket whip, 3 color repeats left to go. Oh my. Coley, you are really. No, you are Andy. Okay, I am so sorry. You are Andy. Sam, you were correct. And the email is correct. I was all wrong. Roberta says, and a lot of times it looks good in my head, but others are like, what is this? Well, it looks good in your head, and but nobody will know until you put it together. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Laurie. I appreciate that, Andy. I really do. And just so you know, it's going to take me 3 weeks to get your name correct. It takes me 3 weeks. It just does. But please don't be offended. I will get there. Coley, go ahead with your bad self, little cousin. OM to the G. Look at you go. Wow. Those are nice, bright, bold colors. Here's Wonder Twin number 2. That's okay, Laura. Life happens. I'm just glad to see you. Yes, I have my park. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't get my park. I went in to get my parking pass, but I didn't want you all sitting here, and I came back to uh show another something, and I did not get it. Hold on. Let me get my parking pass. We have to. Here we go. I got it. We're going to do a VJ raid over to Granny D. Thompson's. Thank you for reminding me. I went there and I got distracted. You all know I'm easily distracted. Let me see. I think I got one more. Oh, no, look, I got it. I got it. I got the last one. Yay, me. Oh, look at me looking like I know something. Okay, you are welcome, Coley. Let me check the chat. We're going to do the outro. Everybody fasten your seatbelt. Andy, hold on tight. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to take us all over to Granny D's. 3 weeks is how long it takes me to put away laundry after it's been cleaned. Oh, I have a clean basket. I have a basket that has nothing but clean clothes in it because it just is. It just is. But they're all clean. They are pretty. Roberta says, and it took her a few months to connect the dots on my name. I I I I admit it. I admit it. I admit it. What do they say? And the truth will set you free. Oh, Dinky Jen is driving. Oh, okay. You are welcome, Coley. Dawn, welcome in. Fasten your seatbelt. We're going for a ride. Jeanette, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. We are going to do a VJ raid over to Granny D. Thompson's. Let me get the outro here, and everybody hold on tight because Dinky Jen is driving.